Hello, I'm Sean Sims, host of the Outsiders podcast, with the second in a series of public service announcements regarding the Maryland Judiciary and the Circuit Court for Baltimore City. On Friday, May 2nd, the Clerk of the Court, Xavier Conaway, was interviewed by Carlton Douglas, host of the Frank Conaway Show on WOLB 1010 AM radio. Much information was given by Clerk Xavier Conaway. Here is an excerpt of that interview, followed by a report by WBAL-TV and very pertinent documentation.
Service, so we have about 300 employees, and we also hope to, we will be announcing the summer internship program for this. Let me ask you this, are your employees union? No, they are not, because the Maryland Judiciary does not recognize the union. It's a problem.
Concerns mounting over possible Legionella-contaminated water in Baltimore buildings owned and operated by public entities.
They've got to get a handle on infrastructure in the city and in the state and avoid a major health crisis.
Today, Circuit Court Clerk Xavier Conaway demanded that the city conduct proactive water testing at 3 buildings downtown: the Mitchell Courthouse, the Cummings Courthouse, and the Juvenile Justice Complex. As of last week, a total of 6 buildings owned and operated by the State Department of General Services had Legionella detected in the water supply, officials tell 11 News. 4 buildings in the State Center complex, plus 2 district courthouses, Wabash and Patapsco. Tonight, state officials say the water at 300 West Preston has been cleared for drinking, and they're awaiting results on the other 5.
So the timeline for receiving the results of the others are about 10 to 14 days post-remediation.
AFSCME Maryland says it has union members that work in all 9 of these buildings. It's calling for testing across all jurisdictions statewide, as well as measures to keep workers safe in the process.
They should be instructing people to work from home, or if they can't, then they should send people home until they've flushed out the system.
Maryland DGS officials say they continue to take precautions to keep workers and visitors safe as they finalize plans to continually test the water.
Work and value and service, so we have about 300 employees, and we also hope to, we will be announcing the summer internship program for this. Let me ask you this, are your employees union? No, they're...
Now, here you have an employee of the state of Maryland, a clerk, Baltimore City, Circuit Court, Baltimore City, and as you can see, the arrow is pointed to a circle. It says AFSCME dues. Yes, the employees of the Circuit Court for Baltimore City, they are union, they have a union. Again, Clerk Conaway has given out misinformation on the airwaves to WOLB listeners and Baltimore City and Maryland State residents and citizens. Clerk Conaway has done a disservice to our community and should inform the public that his employees are represented by the AFSCME union. Will Carlton Douglas allow him to do this on his show, the Frank Conaway Show on WOLB 1010? We shall see. If you hire a new hire, or you have a new hire, or are a new hire, and simply work for the Circuit Court for Baltimore City, you can reach out to Ms. Sheila Hill, your AFSCME representative, at 410-547-1515. That's 410-547-1515. I'm Sean Sims, host of the Outsiders podcast. Please pass this information on, and God bless. Take care.